Today, we will share about the mirror of truth, revealing the inner self. Let's start. In a tranquil valley nestled deep within the heart of the mountains, there lived a renowned Zen master named Kaito. His reputation extended far and wide, drawing seekers of enlightenment from every corner of the land. Kaito was known for his wisdom, his deep understanding of the human soul, and most of all, for the legendary mirror of truth. This precious artifact was said to possess extraordinary powers. It was said to reflect not just the outer appearance of a person, but the innermost essence of their being. Those who looked into the mirror were said to see their true selves, stripped of all illusions and pretensions. Many sought this mirror, hoping it would reveal the answers to their deepest questions. One day, a young and eager scholar named Ren decided to make the arduous journey to Kaito's humble abode. Ren was a brilliant and inquisitive man, but he felt that something was missing from his life. He had spent years immersed in books, seeking knowledge and understanding, but he yearned for a deeper truth, something that could not be found in the pages of any text. Ren's journey was long and arduous, with many trials and tribulations along the way. He faced treacherous paths, unpredictable weather, and moments of self-doubt. However, his determination and curiosity spurred him onward. Upon finally arriving at Kaito's hermitage, Ren was greeted by the serene master, who welcomed him with a warm smile. The young scholar had brought with him a precious gift, an ancient tome on philosophy that he had intended to present to the master, but Kaito gently waved it aside. "Knowledge is valuable," Kaito said, "but the true treasures lie within." With those cryptic words, Kaito led Ren into a small, modest room where the mirror of truth was kept. The mirror was unlike anything Ren had ever seen. It was an exquisite work of art, encased in an ornate frame made of polished wood and adorned with intricate carvings. But it was the glass itself that held Ren's attention, for it appeared to be like no other mirror. It seemed to shimmer with an otherworldly light. Kaito gestured for Ren to look into the mirror. As Ren gazed into it, he saw his own reflection, but it was unlike any reflection he had ever seen before. It was as though he was seeing not just his physical form, but the thoughts and emotions that swirled within him. He saw moments of pride and moments of shame. He saw his desires and fears laid bare. He saw the masks he wore in the world and the vulnerabilities he hid from others. In that moment, Ren felt as though his very soul was exposed, and it was a deeply uncomfortable experience. "Master," Ren said, his voice trembling, "I see myself, but I also see my flaws and insecurities. Is this the truth you speak of?" Kaito nodded. "The mirror of truth reveals the inner self, unadorned by the masks and pretensions we wear in our daily lives. It shows us our true nature, both the light and the shadow. It is only by facing our flaws and embracing our vulnerabilities that we can truly understand ourselves and others." Ren continued to gaze into the mirror, and over time, he began to see not only his weaknesses but also his strengths. He saw moments of kindness, compassion, and wisdom that he had often overlooked in his self-criticism. He saw the potential for growth and transformation within himself. As the days turned into weeks, Ren spent hours each day in front of the mirror of truth. He came to understand the impermanence of his thoughts and feelings, how they flowed like a river, constantly changing. He realized that his ego, with its need for validation and approval, was not his true self but merely a construct he had built over the years. One evening, as the sun set behind the mountains, Kaito joined Ren by the mirror. "Have you found what you were seeking?" young scholar?" he asked. Ren nodded. "I have seen the truth of who I am, Master, and it is both beautiful and flawed. I have learned that to know oneself fully is to embrace all aspects of one's being." Kaito smiled. "The journey of self-discovery is a lifelong one. The mirror is a tool, but it is your own heart and mind that will guide you. Remember, the truth is not fixed, it is ever-changing, like the reflections in the water. Embrace the ebb and flow of life, and you will find your path to enlightenment." Ren bowed to Kaito in gratitude, for he had found in the mirror of truth a profound lesson. He knew that his journey was far from over, but he left the hermitage with a sense of peace and clarity that he had never known before. As he journeyed back to the world outside the mountains, Ren carried with him the wisdom of the mirror of truth. He understood that the quest for enlightenment was not about finding all the answers but about asking the right questions. He knew that true self-discovery required embracing the full spectrum of human experience, and he was determined to continue his journey with an open heart and a humble spirit. And so, the story of the mirror of truth and the wisdom of Master Kaito lived on, inspiring countless seekers to look within and discover the ever-changing, ever-evolving truth that resides in the depths of their own souls.